Hi, it's Pete Norset here from Trade on Sports, and I just thought I'd do a quick video explaining our new under strategy. So what happens when we go to Telegram? We can see effectively in the TOSBot game state half time, two ahead layovers. We're beta testing this at the moment. So in the German third league, Meppen versus Unterhaching. Score at 45 minutes is 1-0. The first goal was scored in the 11 to 20 minute time period. And then the market we're looking at is the over and under 2.5 goals. And we're looking to lay over 2.5 goals at 1.78. So if we go to the game state application, we can see here in this game effectively over under 2.5 goals. The Betfair price is 1.78, and we predict that it should be 2.28, and the difference, as you can see there, is 12.37%. So anything over 10%, we're looking to lay the overs. So let's just have a look now at how these have performed. We've been tracking these since the 23rd of May. I've been looking at this for some time now, and I believe that this is a very good strategy. So if we take all the games that we've seen 10% negative value on the overs, where we lay the overs. So for example, if we look at this game here at the bottom, the Serbia game here, it was 1-1 at half time. There've been 2 goals scored in the first half, and over 3.5 goals was 1.64. So you lay, so you're risking 0.64 points to win 1 point, and it was 3.1, and so in that occasion we lost. It was minus 0.64. So far, after 74 selections since the 23rd of May, we are now plus 6.85 points, and we've risked 55.96 points, which equates to a return on investment of 12.24%. Now that seems pretty good, but if you start breaking this down slightly, if we have a look at when 1 goal was scored in the first half, here we would add 47 selections, we'd have risked 35.25 points, and we'd have gained a profit of 7.05 points, which equates to a 20% return on investment. Now this is where it starts getting not so good. If there's 2 goals in the first half, we've had, I'll just update this actually. We've had 27 selections, of which we've placed and risked 17.66 points, and we've got a profit and loss of minus 0.2 points, which is a minus 1.13 return on investment. However, if what we do further from this, we take away the early away goals and the early home goals. The early home goals are 0 to 10 minutes, and the early away goals 0 to 20. So if we go to this sheet here, we've still got the same 74 matches, but here you can see I've highlighted the early away and the early home. So here, for example, in this one, it was 1.64, as we know. We didn't make a selection, so we neither won nor lost. But this is quite interesting here, because we'd have staked just 26.12 points and won 10.81. So as you can see, if we'd have had here from the difference, 6.85 staking 55.96. So if we take away the early home and away goals, we've risked 26.12 points, won 10.81, which equates to a 41.39% return on investment. And here again, it gets even more interesting here. If we take away the early home and the early away games when there's just been 1 goal, we've staked 24.86 points. We've had a 10.2 point profit and a 41% return on investment. 2 goals again, it's taken out a hell of a lot of early home and early away games, so we can't really read into this much. We staked 3.23 points with a 1.5 profit with a 46% return on investment. So that's what it is with the early home and away goals. But I thought I'd filter it down even further. What happens if we have 1 goal? What happens if we have 2 goals? So first of all, I looked at the score lines. First of all, the 1-0 score line. This is taking everything into account. So this is including the early home and the early away. We'd have staked 19.44 points, 19.7 points, which equates to a 49.9 return on investment. However, across here, if we'd have just stuck with the games that didn't include an early home or early away, and it was 1-0 at half time, we'd have staked 15.64 with 11.05 profit and loss, equating to a 70.65 return on investment. 0-1's not so good. 14.58 stake, minus 2.65, equating to an 18.18 negative return on investment. If we'd done the 0-1s, again, not so good. 9.22 points staked. This is including the early away and early home games. Minus 0.85 with a minus 9.22 return on investment. So here the 1-0s are very good. Very good. I mean, you can see there. I'll just update this. They had 28 matches. Stakes 15.64 with 11 plus 11 points, equating to a 70.65 return on investment. So that is very good. I mean, so if you were staking to £20 liability, you'd be £220 up this month, which is fantastic, really. If we have a look at filtering 2 goals, there's nothing really to get excited about. I think 1-1 could be good though. Here you stake 12.34 points. You're up 2.5 points, 20-point return on investment. Again, if you're very selective and take out the early away and the early home goals, you'll have staked 1.68. Very few selections, a couple of selections, and you're up to both 1. So you're up 2 points, equating to a 119% return on investment. Again, 2-0s don't do so good here. 4.42 staked, minus 1.65, minus 37.33. And if you take the early home and away goals out, 2.27 staked, minus a half, and minus 22% return on investment. So really, as we can see, it started off well. What we're gonna do with this, we're going to monitor all of the matches for the next 3 months before we give this the real green light. But at the moment, I would say to any member following this, certainly take out the early away and the early home goals. And I would even filter down to the 1-0s and 1-0s. Because as you can see here, 11-point profit from 28 bets. And on the 1-0 games, again, 15 bets, 2 points profits. It's very, very good. So, yes, 1-0s and 1-0s. That's what I would look for. Also, just a quick one. This will not be automated. The reason being, say if you're laying at odds of 1.78, the price is moving away from you. As soon as you get onto this, as soon as the automation starts, it could put in a lay for 1.78, but within a couple of minutes, the price could go out to say 1.8, 1.82, and you're not getting the bet laid. If many people are in there, at half time trying to get matched on the same place, the price is going to move away. So this will not be automated. So you will have to go into, have a look at as soon as the bot releases this alert, you'll have to get on it. But what you would then have to do with the halftime overs, you can automate that, but you can put in an order for 1.6. But this you can't. So this unfortunately won't be automated. But I just thought I'd give a brief explanation of how the unders system works, and I will speak to you sometime later. Thank you for listening.